Hi, my name is Alexis Powell, and the career I chose to discuss today is a human services social worker. I chose this career because it's something that I always see myself doing. I would love to get children and put them into safe environments and take them out of the toxic ones that they usually come from, and just give them the resources that they need to be successful in life. My interviewee was someone who is very close to the family, someone I've been around for a long time. Her name is Kamisha Dunn, and she works for the Sacramento Department of Child, Adult, and Family Services. And her job is a human services social worker slash court investigator. Her job requires you to have at least a bachelor's degree, but there's a mix of bachelor degree and master's degree level people who do the same job as her and are in the same work environment. Because her job title is social worker slash court investigator, her job is a little more complex than just a typical social worker because she takes on two roles. She specializes in commercial sexual exploitation of children, aka CSEC. Her job is to take children who are being sexually exploited, such as prostitution or human trafficking, take them out of that environment and get them the help that they need. Not only does she get assigned these clients, but she also has to arrive to the scene that they are found at. She gave me an example of this. If a prostitution ring were to bust out in a hotel, she would have to be on the scene. And so her job requires you to be in dangerous situations sometimes, but she gets these clients, she gets them out of their situations as much as she can, and she just talks to them, gives them the voice that they need, and tries to give them the resources that they need to move forward. After obtaining new clients, she describes it as almost playing a parent role for these kids because if anything were to happen to them, she's the first one that they call because she is now taking a responsibility for these kids once they are in her hands. Um, the court investigator role comes into play because she has to investigate the backgrounds of these children. What are the parents doing? Who's everyone involved? And she has to, anybody she interviews, such as a mother, grandparent, or anyone that has anything to do with the child's background, she has to type these transcripts out for the court so that the court can take action as well. She also has to testify in court sometimes, and she does court management for most of her time being there. And yes, she also writes long reports about the court. This again comes from having to write out transcripts of everyone that she has interviewed regarding the child and basically an entire investigation on the child's background and what the situation is for the court. After doing this interview, I still definitely would love to be a social worker. I wouldn't take on the court investigator part, but I would love to be a social worker to again help these kids, even if it's not kids, just people in general, get out of the situations that they're in and provide them with the resources they need to move forward on in life. Thank you again for listening to me. My name is Alexis Powell. Thank you.